Hi dear friends, how are you? I'm Vikas from Vikas Driving School. In this video, I'm going to tell you how to impress your examiner. It's very important to impress your examiner. If you will impress your examiner, you're not going to get less point, but they're going to be very high chance to pass your driving test in a first go. In this video, I'm going to show you the 7 point to pass your driving test. If you're going to follow these 7 point, they're going to be very high chance to pass your driving test. So please guys, if you haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel, because I'm going to add more value, more tips and tricks to pass your driving test in a first go. My first point is, when you go for your driving test, make sure wear casual clothes, because if you're going to wear your casual clothes, first of all you're going to look nice and the examiner is going to think about you. You are prepared for your driving test, you are ready for your driving test. And the second point is, keep ready your all the documents. Keep ready. Sometime when the student they go for their driving test, when the examiner they ask to them anything like your passport, proof of address and debit card, and the student they try to find out from their wallet, and they take a little time, sometimes they take lots of time to try to find their all the documents. Make sure prepare your all the documents. Whenever they ask to you, give to them straight away, because when you try to find your all the documents, the examiner start to think about you. Make sure don't give any time to think about you. Whenever they ask you anything, just give them straight away. This is my passport, yes please. So these things, keep it your all the documents ready. And my third point is, when you go for your driving test, you should be 15 minutes before your driving test. You should be in the Vic road. You need to check in 15 minutes before your driving test, because if you're not going to check in 15 minutes before your driving test, because sometime the examiner they have test after test, and they if you will go little late, they will not able to go in their next test. And if you will go little late, they will be in rush, you will be in rush, and sometime you can lose your driving test, because they need to go in their next test as well. So make sure always go 15 minutes before your driving test. And then my fourth point is, keep smile on your face. If you're going to keep a very good smile on your face, it's a very old saying, smile will go mile. So if you're going to keep a smile on your face, you're always going to get a benefit, because as we are human beings, if you're going to give smile to me, I'm going to give smile to you, and the positive thing is going to be happen. So my next fifth point is, give respect to the examiner. Whenever they ask to you anything, yes please, here please, yes sir, or whatever you want to pronounce his or her name, you can say, or you can say sir, madam, whatever you feel comfortable with, very soft way and with very polite way, and just give them everything whatever you have ready. So give little respect to your examiner. And my sixth point is, to impress your examiner. It's a very important point. This 6 point, lots of students they don't do it and they fail their driving test just because of this point. They don't watch their mirrors. Make sure when you go for your driving test, it's very important to watch your mirrors. So especially when you're driving straight, look your center mirror, move your little bit head. People sometimes they look with their half eyes and the examiner not able to observe their eyes, and then they mark in their sheet no observation. So make sure move your little bit head, because if you're going to move your little bit head, so you always they can see you checking mirrors, and if they're going to see you checking the mirrors, they're going to feel very comfortable, very relaxed, and they're going to think you are a very good driver. Sometime I seen in the driving test, when they go for their driving test, they become a statue. They don't look left, they don't look right, they don't look the center mirror, and they look only straight. So that way the examiner can observe, and if you are sitting backseat, you can observe as well, because only experienced people, they're not going to look only straight. experienced people, they always going to keep eye everywhere. They're going to keep eye surrounding. So make sure keep your eye surrounding. It's a very important to check your mirrors. So always keep looking your mirror. So my seventh and last point is, whenever you do anything, suppose if the examiner say to you turn left, turn right, make sure don't rush anything. Sometime I seen in the student, when they turn left, after turning a left, student they give very high accelerator. Don't give too much accelerator. You need to increase your speed limit step by step, not straight away. If the speed limit is 70 or 50 or 40, don't start to increase your speed limit straight away. Take little time, take little increase your speed limit step by step. Especially whatever you do, 3-point turn, reverse parallel parking, pull over, especially in this 3-point turn, reverse parallel parking, don't rush anything. Give your indicator, stop your car, and when you do next step, then give your indicator, check your mirror. When you go back, then take a little pause, check your mirror, and then go back. Sometime I seen this student, they do very rush. They don't have time to think, because if you're going to take a little time, you're going to have a time to recall things, because you can recall, you're going to know, oh, I need to check mirror, oh, I need to give indicators. So you make sure don't rush anything. So these are the points, my dear friend. If you're going to follow these points, there will be very high chance to pass your driving test in a